What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lon Crown.
Otaku.
Oh, how to edit that out? Otaku with special guest. I can't even introduce you without you busting in.
Otaku, baby.
And he's not new to the channel. If you've been following me for a while, he's been in a couple of videos. Come on, man, get in the camera action. Get in some camera action. There we go. Now we talking. We got the Naruto squad gang behind us too. Don't look at me. Look at the people. Look at the people. Look at the people. Look at the people, man. Look at the camera. Anyways, latest episode, the season finale of Flash came on yesterday, and I got some things I gotta say. And normally I don't talk about TV shows. I'm usually anime and manga, but this is still kind of nerd culture, so we gotta get this off.
This is definitely nerd culture. You talking about this is a DC icon, dude. This isn't no regular Joe Schmo. We're talking the Flash, one of the original 4 of the Justice League. Nerd culture. Soup, Bat, Wonder, Cyborg, or Martian. And Flash. You're right. He's right.
Yeah,
5.
I'm always right.
5. But nerd culture, this is nerd culture at its finest. We're talking about the beginning of nerd culture. You know what I'm saying?
And arguably the most important person in DC history.
Pause on that.
No, really.
Not even a little.
Think about it. Sidestep. Think about it. Without the Flash, there was no Justice League. Superman turned evil. A whole bunch of stuff. With the Flash, it's all okay. He is the central figure that holds everything together.
He's not the central figure.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's not central. Again, this is the thing about comics and anime. It all depends on how it's written.
Okay, so
in most instances,
anytime it's written
the Bat is what comes up with the Justice League
anytime it's written that the Flash isn't there, stuff goes wrong.
Anytime it's written that the Bat's not there, stuff goes wrong.
Was skinny and all scrawny and beaming.
That's because of the daggone.
The other one, they all turn evil. So without the Flash to hold them together, there is no Justice League.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. It's very true.
Now I will say. Okay,
we're getting so off topic. We'll save this for another. We'll save this for another one.
Moving on. What we're here to discuss,
Stop taking control of my video.
I'm sorry. What we're trying to discuss here is the season finale. What? WTF?
And we're gonna cut to the meat and potatoes because it was an hour long. We're gonna cut to the meat and potatoes of what you need to know. You're getting raw production. That's a dog drinking out of a water bowl.
If you can hear that.
If you can't,
that's what that is.
Forget what I just said.
You didn't say it.
So we're cutting to the meat and potatoes. We're getting right to the ending of the Flash season finale.
And this is where minds have been blown as far as what's going on.
No, I don't think the people realize this yet. Unless they're a hardcore fan, I don't think y'all realize exactly what he did.
So let's take you guys back. Season 1. Now, his whole thing with Reverse Flash and everything else like that is his mom. Everything comes back to his mom. Yeah. There's not one thing that does not come back to his mom.
Yeah, it's all revolves around his mom dying. She has to die for this to happen.
Exactly. So
wait, you're getting too far ahead.
I'm sorry. Pause.
He does destroy Zoom. He actually he doesn't kill Zoom, but the Spectres, the Time Remnants come and take Zoom away. Iris is like, yo, I love you. And he's like, I love you too, but I got to heal myself first. And then we can see what happens with this thing. Everything's hunky-dory except the Flash's dad did die in the crossfire.
Right.
So besides his dad dying, they got Joe back. The whole team's there. There's no more villains to worry about. He can live his life and just stop regular normal criminals. Until he decides, hey, I really miss my dad and my mom. It isn't fair that I don't have my parents. And we're going to run back in time.
But this is what really made him make that decision. Now, you may not think about this, but his dad's doppelganger, the original Jay Garrick, the Flash, when they found out that his dad's doppelganger is the Flash, that's what causes this whole emotional backdrop. Runs out the room, starts crying. He's like, oh, I didn't know. And he probably doesn't know, blah, blah, blah. So now he's on an emotional roller coaster that nobody wants to get strapped in for.
I think he was going to run back in time anyways.
No, because, again, at this point, he was trying to get over his dad. He was ready to move forward. But once he saw Jay Garrick, the Flash, as his dad's doppelganger, which we kind of all saw coming. But that's what caused this big disrupt in this man's heart. That's what I'm thinking.
No, because he didn't go back to save his dad. He went back to save his mom.
No, I think he went back to erase everything that has happened to him.
No, he went back to save his mom.
No,
he saved his mom.
Yes, but he
didn't know. He doesn't know what's going to happen. That's why he left it there. No, he doesn't know.
Remember, season 1, when the Flash first went back, and he saw his older self that was there, and he was going to save his mom. He saved his mom once. Came back, everything was different.
He didn't save his mom.
He did.
No, he didn't.
I guarantee
The other Flash said, stop, don't do it, and he didn't do it.
That's because that Flash had already seen what had happened.
Yeah, but the season 1 Flash, he didn't save his mom, because that's what Reverse Flash wanted. He came back and was like, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. And that's when they were fighting. He didn't save his mom that time. Then he went back this time to save her.
Okay, so now this is you guys gotta help us out.
He did this because it's not fair to him that both his parents are now
But
gone.
I'm telling you, he went back to save her one time, and it changed everything. And then
was the time.
He went back. No, because he went back to make sure that she died, so that he would have Joe and Wes, and he would become the Flash. Because remember, without that, he'd never become the Flash in the Speed Force or somebody.
No, you're mixing up the movie with the season. He did in season 1. He did go back in time, but that episode he did not save his mom. It's only been 2 seasons. He's only gone back that far 2 times. You're mixing up the movie with the TV show. He went back. He went back once at the end of season 1, and he went back the second time at the end of this season. Those are the only times he's traveled back that far.
Okay, let's move forward as to what this is going to bring. What does this act bring us?
Now I forgot my train of thought because you messed it up.
Well, I know what I was on
to
say.
I was on
this is now, forego all that, whether or not he did or didn't. This is what it all boils down to. Because he went back to save his mom. Now everything we've seen up to this point is erased.
And I can't stress enough to the fact that where he was at after this season, after he finished Zoom, everything was straight. He had the girl, he had the city, he had his family. Well, not his family. His parents are dead, but he had Joe and that family and Wally. He had everything going swimmingly well.
Everything went his way.
But because he went back and saved his mom, that literally erased everything he did in these 2 seasons.
I mean, we're not talking about we're talking reset, whoop, 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 day 1.
Think about it. Now that his mom is alive, that's going to change how he lived his life. So everything he's done, null and void. He may not even be the Flash anymore when he comes back.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that happened before, and he was not the Flash. And
in the movie, it happened. That's how we know that's what's going to happen. You are mixing up the movie with the TV show.
What movie?
The Flashpoint Paradox.
No!
That's what he did. This is exactly what he did in the Flashpoint Paradox. I think we got the movie back here somewhere.
It's somewhere back there.
Yeah.
You're right. I think I mixed up.
That's exactly what he did.
But since we know that, and since he has reset this to day 1, this is why I'm pissed.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing.
Reverse Flash, who was dead, confirmed dead, he's now back alive.
Dr. Zoom.
Zoom's probably alive again.
Alternate universes are still there.
The Flash was never there to stop Zoom anymore.
Exactly. So everything is reset, and now we got to figure out what the heck's going to happen. Because what it really boils down to is this.
The only thing they need to do.
What they didn't show us.
No, the only thing they need to do
is what happens immediately after. We saw him knock out the Reverse Flash.
And punch him a bunch of times.
We saw his older version disappear.
That's because that version of him no longer existed because of the accident.
Exactly, and that's what we're... Oh my God, this nigga, man, I swear.
He had everything going for him, and he just screwed it up because of raw emotions. He wasn't thinking long term.
And even going back in time, the Reavers are really going to chase him now. Because he actually...
Jeez, Raw Productions. We too far into the video to stop this.
This is happening.
Worst case scenario, I'll edit this out, but you might catch Raw Production. Let's keep going amicably.
Yes.
So, I forgot what I was about to say, man.
Come on, man. Find your train of thought.
All right, we're back at it. So, he erased everything he did. That's why, if you remember at the end of season 1, he does go back in time that fast with the help of the Reverse Flash, actually. But he sees another him there who's like, don't save her. That Flash, I believe, is the season 3 Flash who goes back in time for a 3rd time. Telling him like, hey, I know what happens here. Don't save your mom. But because season 2 Flash went back in time, he got there before the season 3 Flash. Stay with me here. He got there before season 3 Flash could return and tell season 1 Flash don't save her. So season 2 Flash did save her. That's going to ruin everything, which is why in season 3, he'll go back in time and catch that before it happens. He's pretty much going to... Season 3 is going to be him redoing everything he just did.
So what you're trying to say... Now, okay. I'm trying to walk with you, but I think you're tripping some people up. Okay?
Okay,
I'm trying to walk with you.
Let me break it down. Season 1 Flash is the one that's hiding in the little door, looking at everything, about to try and save it.
Correct.
Season 3 Flash, the one we haven't seen yet. He's the one, because Flash he's only gone back in time 2 times. So the one in season 1 who told him to stop, that hasn't happened yet, which means it has to happen in season 3. Because he's never gone back in time to say, hey, don't save her. That Flash has to happen in season 3.
That happened in season 1, did it not?
No, it didn't.
No, yes it did. Because when he went back the first time, he peered out the door, and the first Flash that was still zooming around at the time had not taken Barry out of the house yet. He looked at him and said, no. And then he closes the door. and then he zooms around, blah blah blah, takes Barry out, and then he peers through the door again to see his mom dead, and he goes to examine the body. I remember that distinctly.
Yeah, but the Flash who told him
examine the body.
He was the Flash that was in there looking at everything happen. That was him at the time.
Yeah, and the other Flashes were told him not to.
Yeah,
but the one that was fighting.
But which one was that Flash? We haven't seen him go back in time to do that yet. That's what I'm saying. That's the season 3 Flash. The season, stay with me. Season 1 Flash is the one who goes back in time and he's looking at another version of him fight and tell him, don't save your mom. Season 2, he goes back in time and saves his mom. So where's the Flash that said, don't save your mom? There is a Flash that goes back in time to warn him not to save his mom. We haven't seen him do that yet, which means it has to happen in season 3.
True.
So what happened here is season 2 Flash, because he had the knowledge of the season 1 Flash, he went back in time before the other him could say, don't save her. So he ended up saving his mom, and this is the Flash that learns all the consequences that comes with saving her. At the end of season 3, I guarantee you, he's the Flash that goes back in time, catches him before season 2 Flash can do it and say, don't save her. I know what happens. This stuff is messed up. You can't save your mom. That's got to be this version of Barry.
Okay.
Because if y'all don't know, time is a very fickle mistress.
Oh yeah,
that's why there's like 100 Barry Allens just going through time, and it's so stupid.
It's weird.
He runs on pure emotions, learns that his actions are stupid, goes back in time, and then just corrects everything.
It's a vicious cycle, dude. It's a vicious cycle, and it don't look like it's going to end anytime soon.
No. And another bone to pick, this is personal vendetta. Everybody in the Flash universe is so stupid. They all run on pure emotions, and when they do something stupid, they expect everybody else to just understand. But then when somebody else does something stupid, they're like, hey, you're stupid. Do what I'm telling you to do because it's the right thing. But last episode, you were just doing stupid stuff. So it's like everybody's stupid and nobody learns from anyone else's mistakes.
Man, I think what they're trying to tell us is human emotion is one of those things that you can't really gauge.
It's dumb.
Like you're right. Everybody is stupid, hands down. But listen, when your parents, your mommy, your auntie, your daddy get snatched up by some dude, tell me you're not going to go hemo rage on his ass.
I mean, if their death resulted in me being the Flash and saving other people, I don't think I changed.
But you're not sure. You're not sure if that was the deciding factor. So you're gonna shoot the dice on that.
I wouldn't, because I'd be happy with who I am.
But that's because you're a confident black man.
Yeah,
Barry's not that.
He's a nerdy white dude, so I guess I can. I'm a nerd too. I'm not a crowned otaku.
Oh yeah,
but you know,
I
got confidence. So what we're trying to say is, we just wasted our lives watching season 1 and season 2.
Just a waste.
Because none of that is canon anymore. Season 3 is going to be a whole new Barry. Of course, it's going to recorrect itself to the point where all of that stuff does eventually happen. But where season 3 is going, none of that even matters anymore. He probably won't be the Flash.
It's a total reset.
So why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, you cash cow on me right now.
Yeah.
You just cash cow on me. You're just pulling it out of me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing this to me.
I'm sick of how stupid Barry is.
Not doing it.
Everything with the Flash always goes back to him feeling sorry that he let his mom die and he never learns
him and his stinking emotions and how nothing works out for him. Man. Nothing works out for the guy that can run faster than everybody else. Nothing works out for him.
Life's a B.
Come on, man.
At least you picked the pretty one. You got the Speed Force. What do you got to cry about, man?
You got this sexy black.
And your dad told you it was okay. He died. He looked you in the eyes and he said, you know what, it's okay.
He said it's good, man.
Yeah.
He let it go.
It was all good. Yeah, he was ready.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
And your dad wasn't even there your whole life, so why do you even care that much?
Well,
come on, Barry.
He did visit his dad pretty frequently.
Yeah, but you know, he was in jail. Is this any really different? He can go back in time and just say hi. Come on, Barry. You gotta get over that.
Speed Force is all about moving forward. Barry keep going back.
What I don't like, but BTW, Flash is my favorite superhero of all time, but what I don't like is a greedy MFer. He had everything going for him, but he wanted more. He wanted his parents. He had a girl. He had a career. He had superpowers.
He did everything going for him.
He wanted his parents, and that's so greedy. That's why, bro, you about to be effed.
I'll give you that, man. We're talking about this guy had, pretty girl, great family, great friends, runs faster than anything you can imagine, has defeated multiple supervillains with just his feet alone, can phase through things, can run in time, can create lightning with his fist. Like this guy, yeah, he had it all.
So you don't have parents. So to have it all, you need to have your parents too.
Ooh, I need my mommy.
Bruh.
Wookie wookie.
Bruh, really? So upset at you.